What's going on, party people? It is time to review a whiskey. And it's called Jack Daniel's Heritage. If you haven't had it, we're going to review it today and let you know what we think about it. If you want to know our thoughts, then stick around. Randy, before we get started on this review, we have to thank the patron.
We sure do.
Because without our patron family, we would not be filming for you today. You wouldn't be watching this on this fine Friday morning.
I'm going to dig in. Just so that you guys understand.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Wes, you have a ministry in the Dominican Republic.
I do, yeah.
And what happens with the money that you make from producing the Bourbon Real Talk show?
It all goes towards the Dominican Republic.
All goes towards the Dominican Republic. And we have a full-time employee, Chrissy Lynn, who is a single mother.
Yep.
And to be quite honest, more money that you guys contribute to Bourbon Real Talk as a whole goes to support that ministry and that single mom than Lindsay and I take out of the business. And so if you're into that kind of thing, we appreciate your support. Everyone's names that are on the screen right now are contributing at our top two levels, but we have levels for all different budgets. So stick around to the end. We'll talk about how to support the channel.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, without further ado, look at this bad boy. It's
got
your
beautiful
traditional kind of squat body looking, like the single barrels, but it's got the blue label.
It's got a blue label,
which is new for them. I've not seen that.
Yeah, so this is some sexy packaging.
I like it.
And so the source of this whiskey is Brown-Forman, Jack Daniel's Distillery. And the story behind it is they started this Heritage series. Okay. And this is kind of their limited special release stuff, some experimental things that they started messing around with years ago.
Hence the name Heritage.
And this one is a toasted barrel.
Which I love a good toasted barrel.
Good toasted barrel. So toasted barrel is a term. Double oaked is sometimes used in the same way, but generally speaking, a toasted barrel is going to go through a slightly different process than your just traditional charred barrel.
Right.
And the analogy that I like to use, it's the difference between smoking a brisket and grilling a steak.
Right. Yeah.
So
it's not the high heat. It's not 5 minutes real quick on each side and you're done. This is a slow burn, and you really do taste a little bit of that, more of a not smoky, but it just, to me, I always associate a good toasted barrel with like a marshmallowy, like that crust on the outside of a well done marshmallow. And I don't like my marshmallows like black and charred either. I like just a little toast. And that's what I pick up with some of this stuff.
Yeah, so that's basically it. So the concept is they're going to normally a barrel would be charred for 45 seconds or so. A toasting might take 45 minutes and lower temp. And scientifically, I'm told that there's a lignin layer in the oak that gets broken down, like the same way that the connective tissue of a tough piece of meat would get broken down from slow smoking, and it makes it easier. One, it caramelizes some of the wood sugars, and so that's where you're getting that marshmallow flavor from. And two, I'm told that it makes it easier for the whiskey to pull flavor compounds out of the oak. So it's a pretty interesting thing.
I will say this is my first pour of the day, so I'm just kind of waking up here in my palate. But I will say it does taste a little different than the Jack Daniel's typical profile that I'm used to, like a little bit more banana forward, a little bit more of that, but on this it's just kind of subtle in the background and it's really well rounded.
Right.
I mean, I'm getting a lot more different complexities with this than normal.
And that's an interesting point because Brown-Forman is one of the only distilleries that has toast on all of their barrels. And so most major distilleries are just doing a char. But they are looking to get a little bit more of flavor out of that oak, and so they toast and char their regular barrels. But this is an extreme version of that. And so the SKU itself is called Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Heritage Barrel Tennessee Whiskey Toasted Barrel.
A lot of barrels in there.
That's
cool. Do we have an age? Do we know the age on this?
When I looked it up online, it said it was 7 years old.
Okay.
So 7-year-old whiskey.
It's 100 proof.
It's 100
which is
proof.
really like a nice little sweet spot for
and it's
beginners and vets.
Yeah. It's got enough oomph that is a whiskey nerd. You're not gonna feel like it's watered down, but it's not gonna blow your palate out if you're not used to higher proof. So I feel like this is a good for the general market. SRP on this is $70. So
I mean, we'll get into passerby here in a minute after we kind of give some tasting notes, but I am impressed so far.
let's talk about size.
Size matters.
Size does matter.
Okay.
In whiskey, because they changed the laws in the United States that you're allowed to bottle in 700 milliliter bottles.
But not JD.
Well, JD has this bottle in 700 ml.
Oh, this one too.
But no, they chose not to use it.
Okay, good job.
Okay, so they could
a little
have
extra 50 mil. Get
a
it
little,
done.
yeah.
You know?
And so the way that it worked is in Europe, this normal bottle format was 70 centiliters CL, which would be 700 milliliters.
Okay.
And so the U.S. is like, hey, we need to give some relief to our poor U.S. Producers because they're having to have a production run of a 70 CL and a production run of a 750 milliliter. Let's allow them to just do one production run.
Yeah.
And so Jack Daniel's, I believe, does have some 700 ml bottles that are the shape, but they chose to bottle this in 750. So kudos to them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime you can give us a little extra whiskey,
Extra.
I'm down.
Because as we've been told, size matters.
Yeah.
It does.
That extra 50 can
That
go,
extra
go
50
long
goes
way.
a long way.
Absolutely.
That's 2 extra ounces almost. That's a lot. All right, so let's talk about.
I think you should give me a 2-ounce sample to take home just because you have that extra 2 ounces in there.
That's a good idea.
I think you should.
I can do that. I can
Because
make that
I
happen.
wouldn't turn it down.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's talk a little
Let's
bit
talk
about,
about
what we're nosing here.
The nose is huge.
Yeah.
Huge. It's so huge.
Big nose.
Yeah.
Like big nose.
yeah.
Like what's his name? Bert from Bert and Ernie?
Yeah, like Bert.
Big nose.
Yeah. Or
Big nose.
Gonzo. Remember Gonzo?
Gonzo nose on this one, yeah.
Gonzo
absolutely.
nose. It's huge.
But it's not
I
overpowering.
can't do
like
a good
from
Trump
ethanol.
impression, but I'm feeling like it's the greatest. It may be the greatest nose that
It's the biggest nose
It's
of
the
all
biggest
time.
nose of all time.
Yeah, I'm getting that. But you know what? It's not powerful. Like as far as like getting a ton of ethanol.
No,
through there,
no,
it's
but
just a lot of different.
there's a lot of complexity in here. But for sure, you're tasting those toasted, or you're smelling those toasted notes. There's some chocolate in there. There's that toasted marshmallow that you're talking about. I mean, really a s'more kind of a thing going on for sure.
Somewhere on the nose, I am getting a tiny hint of like something floral. I can't really pinpoint what it is.
Yeah,
but
and
it's
I
like,
don't normally get floral
I don't
on Jack
either.
Daniels,
I don't either.
except for that one year the Jack Daniels 10 had like this really floral, fruity note, and I'm getting some of that on this. Very, very interesting on the nose. I'm quite impressed.
I am.
All
I am
right,
too.
let's taste it up. Welcome back to Pretentious Whiskey Reviews. Today, we're evaluating the 1982 Pappy Van Winkle. Ooh. I'm detecting a hint of Bolivian virgin tears and East Indian, no, West Indian grasses.
Y'all, you don't need all that crap. All you need is an American whiskey aroma kit from bourbonrolltalk.com. Developing your palate is a learned skill. Over time, you can train your taste buds without being a douchebag. Get yours today at bourbonrolltalk.com.
I'm also getting Indian nutmeg. The more I taste this whiskey, the more I love it.
Yeah, the more my palate's waking up today, I'm getting just a little difference every time. And that time was just a little bit more peanut forward than it was before. And again, typical JD for me is like really banana forward to me.
This is
It's
like banana flambe mixed with a s'more graham cracker cookie mixed with peanut brittle.
Right. Yes.
Because you're getting enough of those
Because the peanut
toasted,
brittle's got a little of that caramel.
Yeah, the caramel, peanut. Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah. This is dessert in a glass.
Very good.
Very good.
This would be a post steak dinner, nice little pour to kind of round out the sweetness of
Round
the night.
it out.
And Wow, JD, you've outdone yourself on this one, Mr. Daniels.
I'm impressed. All right,
I really think it's good.
Let's rate this bad boy up. Okay, so first off, buy or pass at 70.
Oh, it's a buy.
It's a buy at 70.
I'm buying 2.
Yeah, it's a buy and back it up. I feel like.
Right, I'm going to back that thing up.
Yeah, buy and back it. I don't know how rare this one is. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I did not pay for this bottle. This was a media bottle. For those of you who think that I can be bought with a bottle of whiskey, 1, you're dumb. Look behind you. But 2, for disclosure purposes, I did not purchase this bottle. They sent it to me for free.
Well, free whiskey does usually taste a little better. I will give it that. But this...
Whatever. We've talked trash about Jack Daniel's products they sent us for free before.
Absolutely we have.
Okay, so
we are not biased.
Now that that's cleared up, yeah, I'd say this is a buy and back it up at 70. Mm-hmm. Solid pour.
Absolutely. Let's listen to the cork pop on it and see if it's...
It's a little. The cork pop is a
little to be desired.
It's a C. It's a C.
That's a C. Yeah.
C level cork pop. How would you rate it on a scale of 100?
Man, this is really good. For 100 proof whiskey, now that is, I think, the only little chink in the armor there.
What would this be like at like 125?
Oh man, if this was like at 120, if this was like a barrel proof heritage, maybe top 10 contender of whiskeys I've had.
It'd be like
so good.
I feel like it'd be like the that 13th century double oak that everybody went bananas for. Yeah. I feel like it'd be like that.
Yeah.
But this is much more approachable.
Yeah, for what it is, I want a little more heat. But I
think you're gonna hit the same number I am. Let's see.
I'm at an 81.
81?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, what's Knob Creek 9 for you?
Just a regular Knob Creek 9?
Yeah.
Probably an 88.
Okay, so this is not as good as Knob Creek 9 for you.
Well, it is 100 proof. They do match up there. I don't know, man. I just want a little more, I think, because it's so good. It is like a dessert, and typically those are a little bit more, I mean, they're great, but they're a little too sweet for me and just too easy to drink.
Yeah.
And this is like borderline that. The flavors are incredible. The proof point's great. It's just, I wish it was just a little bit more.
All right.
Goofy. But I mean, I'm probably an 81, maybe an 83. I'm somewhere in the low 80s.
Low 80s? I'm going 90.
90.
I'm going 90.
Okay. For a high proof guy, that's incredible praise.
Yeah. I'm not going bananas. I'm not going 91. Okay. I'm not doing that. Yeah. But 89, it's not enough for me.
Okay.
This is an A effort for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I feel like this is an A effort on Jack Daniel's part. And so I'm going 90 on this bad boy.
No, okay. Let me ask you this, because I may have misunderstood the assignment. Are we grading this on a 100-point scale based on other 100 proof whiskeys, or all whiskeys of all time 100 proof scale?
So the scale is buy at SRP is when you're taking into consideration price.
Okay.
Okay. The 100-point scale is against all other whiskeys.
Every bottle on the planet.
Every bottle on the planet.
Then I'm in the low 80s.
Okay.
But if 100 proof whiskeys, like all your bottles and bonds and all your just pure 100 proof whiskeys, this is in the 90s for sure. It's like up there, really good for the proof point.
Yeah.
It's just when you bring, I just want a little bit higher heat personally, but you know.
Understandable. So what do you say we give away some whiskey?
I mean, I think we should. I think Jack Daniel's would want us to.
I think so. And they've given us some other bottles, so we can be generous.
Yeah, they give us some. We give away. I mean, that way, you know.
That way you guys get to try it too for free.
You get free whiskey. We get free whiskey.
Everyone's getting free whiskey.
Everyone's winning. I'm going to put a little bit more in here as we're
just a wee bit. Just give me a little bump.
Because this is just I really need a second evaluation of this.
Yeah, for sure.
What's going on. So what should we do?
I think we're going to give away some Jack Daniel's. So I've got...
What do you got?
So this is 100 proof of the regular Jack Daniel's whiskey with a toasting finish.
Okay.
This is 100 proof of the rye whiskey.
Okay.
So
I see your rye, and I raise you a single barrel proof.
Yes.
So we're talking about needing a little more heat. This is your guy. This is like 129.3 proof. So
now, in all fairness, we were going to give you the 100 proof version of this that was untoasted. but we drank it all.
Yeah, we've got like
we have
half
like
a sample.
half a sample left, so I didn't want to only have one sample pack winner. And then let's do another special release.
The single malt.
The single malt.
Wow, this is a lineup.
But this is Oloroso Sherry cask finish.
Oloroso Sherry.
Yeah.
I like her.
Yeah, she's nice.
She's a nice gal.
She's fun at parties. This is 90 proof, and so
we got a 90, 100, another 100, but then we bump up to you get a little variety
pack. We're gonna have 5 1-ounce sample pack winners. How do they enter?
This is super easy. You've never done anything easier to get free whiskey, and that is you need to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell. You want to ring the bell because every time we drop an episode, we give away free stuff. And so most of the time, 99% of the time, it's free whiskey. So you want to know about when those episodes drop, so hit that bell and subscribe as well. So after you've done that, go down to the description. You want to hit the link next to the big giveaway text there, and that's just going to take you to a private Google sheet where you'll just fill in your basic contact info. We'll use that to run the randomizer with everyone else who signs up, and we'll get our winner their samples absolutely for free. You don't have to pay shipping, hidden fees, nothing. You get the whiskey for free and you enjoy it on us.
Absolutely.
And if you love giving away free whiskey and getting free whiskey, you may want to think about supporting the channel. There's several ways you can get involved and help us be a force for good on the internet. And that is, one, our Patreon. There's tons of options, tons of packages to fit every single budget. So go check that out. The link is in the description below. Also, we've got an online store.
We sure do.
BourbonRealTalk.com. I mean, Bourbon Real Talk is whiskey stuff made for whiskey people by whiskey people. So if you're looking for custom etched glens or custom etched aroma kits or anything that you want to customize for, maybe think about the holidays coming up or whatever you've got that you're looking for to add to your whiskey fun, go check out BourbonRealTalk.com.
You know what we've got coming that's pretty exciting?
What's that?
So we are starting to build what we call pop-up sites.
Ooh.
And so if you have a local whiskey club, right? And I know a lot of you are members of local whiskey clubs.
Yeah.
If you are interested, we will take your local whiskey club logo and we will set up a separate website for you.
Ooh.
Where we will make a representative piece of everything that we have that's customizable. The glass sizes, the boxes, everything.
Yeah.
And we actually have a revenue share relationship that we'll set up with you. You do the marketing, we do the production and delivery.
Wow.
And so there's going to be a lot of really cool opportunities.
Absolutely.
You know, we could do it for your business, we could do it for your content creation site, we could do it for your whiskey club, whatever it is. We want to be able to provide the opportunity for you to put your logo on our merchandise. So we're pretty excited about that. And last but not least, I am a residential real estate agent in the Dallas and Houston metro areas. So if you need real estate services in either market, we'd love to hear from you. There are links for all 3 ways to support the channel in the video description below. And if this is your first time tuning into the channel, we want to tell you a little bit about why we do what we do, and it's about connection. Whiskey's great, but people are better. And
absolutely.
What I learned, I lost a loved one to suicide that was missing some social connections in his life, and it made me realize how important it is that we have those people that are part of our lives, that are checking in on us and all of that stuff. And I saw how whiskey was helping people to meet others and to create those kinds of connections. And I thought, maybe if I got you connected to whiskey, the whiskey would do the rest of the job and get you connected to others. And so we started this channel. But if you're going to connect, you need a forum. Wes was looking around. There was a lot of trolls on a lot of the online forums. And he said, what if we created a troll-free environment? We did. So that's Bourbon Real Talk Community.
Yeah.
We are now one of the world's largest American whiskey-focused Facebook groups. And we're pretty proud of that fact.
Yeah.
It's generally a troll-free environment. Heavily
They don't
moderated
last very long
page.
in
They
there.
don't last very long. No.
They get the boot.
We are about, you know, everybody is welcome. It doesn't matter, you know, what walk of life you come from. We're there to talk about the kinds of things that we can talk about in open forum and still stay connected with one another. And that's what our community is all about. The other thing that we learned going through that process was that if there's people out there that can show hate to strangers online, there's nothing that keeps us from loving strangers online. And that's why we end every episode the same way, and that's this. If you woke up this morning and you're unsure whether or not anyone loves you, just know that we love you. We'll see you next time on Bourbon Real Talk. Cheers.
Cheers.